Hey guys, it's Junior. Welcome back to Horsepower Warehouse. Today I wanted to talk with you guys about a car that we really specialize in. 1963 to 1967 Corvettes are by far the most common model of car that I do a frame off restoration here. You can see behind me we have a 66 that just came in the other day. This is actually a customer's car, but he wanted me to go over, give it a full inspection, and let him know what I thought about it, considering he bought it from Michigan. So we had some concerns about rust. Immediately in the parking lot, I jumped underneath the car and got a fairly good look at it. I mean, as you can see, this is a 66 silver convertible, white interior. The paint is really nice. The interior, you can see that the carpet is a little faded, which, it's a convertible, so it gets UV beaten. The seats are in good condition. Maybe a little bit of dye work right here. I bet you a Magic Eraser would do wonders on these seats and these door panels. This one has 64,451 in miles on the odometer. As we walk around the car, you can see externally, guys, this thing looks like a really nice, clean, classic car. And this is a good example of something that you're gonna find, through your average Mecum or Barrett-Jackson auction. I mean, obviously there's cars that are in a lot nicer condition than what I'm about to show you, but externally, up here, it looks great, right? Let me get it up in the air, and I'll be right back with you guys. And we're back with the intern, Andrew. Whoa. 66 Corvette. Let's see underneath this. So as you guys are probably familiar with the classics, they leak oil, they leak tranny fluid, rear end fluid. It's gonna be kind of oily underneath unless it's been completely gone over. You can see that the power steering servo, the ram, pretty much everything is really caked up in this. And this is what brought the customer initially into me. He said, hey, this thing is really dumping inside of my garage and on my driveway. Let's see if we can seal up a couple things and address a couple seals, so that way I can get this sucker going down the road and I can enjoy some of the Florida weather in it. So I got it up on my lift, and as you can see, there's some telltale signs here of some really heavy rust going on. And right here is pretty much the worst of it. You can see holes developing up on top. There's not supposed to be a hole up there. You guys can see I shouldn't be able to stick my finger through there, nor there, or here. This is a completely rotted out frame. Underneath, and otherwise pretty decent looking car. You can see a big plate was put along here to try to cover up some of the nastiness that I'm sure lies underneath there, but tons and tons of holes. You can see the big old flakes of rust just coming out of anywhere that they can naturally settle into. The frame up front looks like it was actually preserved by all the oil and fluids that were leaking all over it. But in the rear, the Michigan weather just really took its toll. You can also see things back here like the leaf spring is blown apart, and these little straps that are supposed to keep together are just screaming right now. The shock has leaked so much down into the boot that it's just kind of blown up. All of the bushings are really on their last leg, just literally coming out of the seams. What do you think, Andrew? Does it get a frame off?
Oh, it needs a frame.
Yeah. Frame off of the car and into the garbage. So that's kind of what we're intending on doing with this one. There's also some illegal stuff going on. Unions in the brake, that's a big no-no. All of the power steering lines are really cracked. I'm surprised they aren't blown out. So, I don't know if you guys have been following my channel, but we do a lot of C2 Corvettes. So let me take you into the shop really quick and show you some examples that we've already dug into. under the cover here is a Mossport green 66 convertible. Show you guys the color. Isn't that wicked? But this is the chassis. So basically this is how we do things here, is assemble the complete rolling chassis. Excuse the light dust on everything, but it's all fresh, brand new, powder coated. We always do new tank straps, but we go through literally every single seal, wear item. Brake lines are all brand new, even the clips are all brand new. We put the engine, transmission, drive shaft. It's not connected right now because this is the wrong drive shaft for this combination. But it's a good example of how it should look prior to going back up into the car. And then, as you can see, we tidy up the engine bay, paint everything, and in the bottom of the car, it's important for NCRS and Bloomington standards to get the floor pans absolutely bare to naked fiberglass. And we actually have a satin clear coat that we put over this, and then we pledge it, and it works really, really nice. It looks good, and it will qualify for NCRS Top Flight or Bloomington Gold. So this is exactly what we are going to be doing to the silver 66 that's on the rack over there. You can also see we have a 68 Camaro 502, our Hellcat Challenger 67 coupe. That one's getting more than likely an Art Morrison chassis with a LT5 750 horsepower motor. But since we're talking about C2 Corvettes, let's take a look through the showroom here. This is a 66 427. Let's take a quick peek at the interior. Really nice car. I kind of like the red lines on the blue with the side pipes. Now keep in mind, most of our C2 Corvettes are at our boutique store. We actually keep our nicest cars there. But right now we happen to have a couple 65 Fuelie. Well, what do you think, Andrew? Red or gold?
Red.
On the blue. You like the red? Yeah.
Gold doesn't do it.
Gold kind of looks classy though. I think it looks good on this car because white interior, teak wheel, side pipes and Fuelie. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment below. What's your opinion on this? Gotta have the knockoff wheels either way.
Big block's the way to go.
Yeah, big block is...
66.
Yep, silver 66 427. This one has the silver interior, right? Yeah, it sure does. Good looking car. You don't see very many with the silver interior and the silver door panels. I don't think we've had very many of those at all run through here. Do I have any more C2s? Oh, of course I do. We have a lot of C2s here right now. I think this is another big block. It is, it's a 67. Oh. Bloomington Gold. This one is sold. Where is this going? New Zealand?
New Zealand.
Yeah. Really nice 40,000 mile original. I guess this car has every single document that you could possibly have with a C2 Corvette. Original window sticker too. We don't see a whole lot of these yellow ones either. Yeah, it was a pretty good buy at $5,576. What did it sell for? Over 200?
I think a little over 200,000.
Yeah. Okay.
Another Fuelie.
Another Fuelie. This is a split window. Man, it's just knockoff day today. The only car with rally wheels on it was the yellow one. This one has the really, really dark blue interior. It almost looks black until someone tells you that it's dark blue, and then you go, oh, okay, I see it now. It's like a almost purple, right? I mean, it's super, super dark blue. Another really, really nice car. I think that about kicks it for the C2s today. Well, anyhow, thank you so much for joining me and Andrew on today's adventure. And please like, subscribe, comment below if you want to see anything else. Until next time, thank you. Take care.